is burdened. This is because of difficulty and distressing dilemmas that we carry. Many times the loads that we choose to carry are too heavy for us to bear. And instead of telling God, I can't do this by myself. Instead of telling the leader or the pastor, this is too much for my capacity. We want to be Superman and Superwoman. And when everything starts crumbling down on top of us, we feel like we've been abandoned, when the reality is you should have never tried to do it all by yourself in the first place. In this season, you've got to learn that teamwork makes the dream work. In this season, you've got to know that God is connecting and networking you with people that's going to help you do what you do, because in the last season you can do it, but in this season it takes more than one. Ecclesiastes said 2 are better than one because they have a good labor for their report. He said if one falls in the ditch, the other one has the power to pick him up. Look at your neighbor and ask, are you the one that's called to pick me up? Are you the one that's called to help me in this season? Are you the one that's anointed to handle my problems? Touch somebody and tell them God is about to send me somebody to help me. I feel preaching to ugly people today that's looking at me like you ain't happy and you don't want to shout. I feel preaching anyway. And so it is now that God told me to tell you that anytime we leave a particular situation, it's not that we left it in a moment or instantaneously. He said because there are 3 ways you can leave anything. He said the first way is promotion, the second is termination, and the third one is resignation. Please don't miss this, because many times we make resignation and quitting synonymous. And sometimes we say the difference is in the timing. If I give you a notice of when I'm quitting, that's called a resignation. But if I quit on the spot, that's called quitting. But the truth be told, there's still the exact same thing regardless of the time frame that they actually take place in. But God said to me, and it blew my mind, Pastor J, he said quitting is never a mere reaction to what is happening at the time, but it's more so a result of what has happened over a period of time. Which means when I quit, I've already been quitting for quite some time. I've just been thinking about it. I've been talking myself out of it. I've been convincing myself not to do it. But then one straw breaks the camel's back, and I let you have everything up in here, shoot you the deuces, say see ya, and would not want to be ya, but while you clapping happy. The problem is you never had to get to this point if you learn how to release some stuff out of your spirit, because you got to make up in your mind, if God was the one that hired me, it's going to take God to be the one that fires me. And I don't care how hard it gets, I don't care how difficult things may seem, all the days of my appointed time I'm going to wait until my change has come. I'm preaching them to people that knows what it feels like to be victimized by the normal vicissitudes of life, and the results of the experience have rendered you failure more times than success in your walk towards purpose. However, you come to the conclusion on this morning, and even though I fell down, I won't stay down. I'm going to continue to push forward into victory because I refuse to be a victim. Who have I come to preach to in here today? That's saying out of all the time I put into this, I refuse to quit right now. Out of all the things I had to sacrifice to get where I am, I refuse to quit right now. Out of all the times I had to bite my tongue, all the things I had to walk away from, I refuse to quit right now. And although success seems impossible, quitting is simply not an option. It's